Alrighty, guys. We're going to be going over... Alright, so... What up, YouTube? I do have some nice apparel. But let's get it going. So we're going to do a talk over on Pele. Pele is probably one of the top junglers right now. I'd say definitely top 5, no doubt, no question about it. I'm gonna be trying to show you guys like how I route, where I go, rotations, power spikes, what I'm doing, when I'm doing, how I'm doing. So here I start with Blink, and Blink usually on Pele is one of the stronger ones because until her ult, she kind of you can kind of use her ult for CC immunity when you need it in these fights. But we'll see here. There's a Horus, so you could go beads here. Beads would be fine, but usually I like Blink for the early aggression. You have early gank potential and whatnot without your ults. So I start my 3 on Pele because it's better clear than the 1 in a sense, and you can get to the buffs faster, especially with Hog being a thing. And so boom, Hog. Obviously the solo laner didn't start blue, so I do that camp and then come over. I obviously hold my 3 so I can full duration 3 here and insta clear the blue with 100% of my 3. Pretty much boom boom pow. Here come to right mids. And as I'm looking, I usually always ward right mids to make sure, like, okay, he's doing red buff, so let's see if the Thana goes for the right mids. I think I use both ones here because Hell takes a while, but I might not. Yeah, I guess I hold one because Hell does have good clear. I guess I use 2. I should have just used it right away, but that's fine. Pop my 3 a little bit. Gonna use a 3 here and 1, so Hell doesn't have to use abilities. You want Hell to be higher on mana. Something small, but something you could always use. So I wanted to go left minis, but wave is already getting there, so you don't want to lose too much pressure. So here I'm just kind of pressuring because I know I'm going to hit level 2. Try to get some good poke here. Try to juke the Scythe so I can invade their back camps. I don't think we got enough pressure because we didn't poke hard enough, so I just take the minis instead of trying to invade. I didn't get as much poke as I wanted to, and Thana can also regen. I think I call for oracles. So here it's sketchy because you can go oracles and gank left, but you can lose your back camps. So it's a trade, but you could tell that Thana went to his back camps because you didn't see him cross through the wave. So something small, but something that you can pick up and learn off. So as I'm going to right back camps, this should be up. Hell's gonna share with me. I actually put a meme on Twitter today about mids coming over to help with gold cups, but really they're just sharing your XP. It's not like you could have just walked over and hit it 3 times. You know what I mean? Something small, just memeing a lot of mid laners. I added Shinto and I wanted to add Baskin too, but you know, it's funny. There's a lot of greedy mid laners that do that, but that's okay. If they're fragging, it's okay to share there. So here I hit 4, which is nice. So right now what I'm looking at is I'm looking at their speed. We're calculating. I'm looking at their speed and checking to see if he was level 3. He hit just 4. I know we had a little meme in between, but so Choo-Choo's pressuring, so I'm kind of gonna walk over. It's a Raijin too, so he has very low pressure. But I just say F it because Blue's already down on timer. So I just go to right mid. Thana could contest this, so that's why I'm kind of like looking to the right. Doesn't look like he makes it on time because he was a little bit slow on the rotation, but because Blue was dropped earlier, Thana could have made it there, so that's why I was kind of getting ready for the rotation from Thana, but there it came, 1 over the wall, and now it's a perfect time to gank left. I have boots 2 plus ult here, but I don't go for it. I think Uller back, so that's why I kind of just said, okay, fuck it, I'm just going to go mid and farm a little bit harder, grab back camps, so we're going to go the efficient route. And now you got to look at your gold as a jungler here and look that you're very close to Teleria boots, so might as well just pick up Teleria. And I think off this camp and gold cups, I should get it. Let's see if I back off of it. Would be the right play. Yeah, you see I'm trying to back as soon as I auto to try to be as efficient as possible. Like I said, something small, but something you can pick up and apply to your own gameplay. Looks like they kill Serb on the left lane. I mean, sorry, not Serb, Cap. So here I'm looking to gank left with Teleria boots. Even if it's a 2v2, it's still a good trade. Like I'm way stronger than them, and I'm way faster than them, right? I have speed, but okay, Thana ganks, boom. Unfortunate. Let's see if the only reason I still go for this gank is because Hell's rotating, but it seems like they are backing, so I'm just gonna pick up the wave. It's a lot of archers for me, but either way, think about it. The Cab wouldn't have made it here. Neither of their hunters, so you have to absorb the XP there. If you don't absorb that XP, like, it just goes to waste. So it's definitely need to eat that XP. Too much XP to give to no one. So here I'm roaming mids. Free gank it looks like. No beads though, so I missed the knockup. Still have the one though. Gonna ult here. He ults. I think we just take the ult here. Unfortunate I missed the knockup. I think if I hit the knockup there, he just dies. But it's okay. We take all run ult. You don't just keep diving there. Another thing, I wasn't scared there either. Thana ult was down. Like I said, something to always keep in mind. So I'm looking at the gank right. He's slash invade blue because you usually always know that he has pressure. So I ward his back cams to see what's happening. Where is Thana? If those back cams are down, that means he's on his way. But he shows up on back cams. I get free blue buff. Maybe looking to gank, but I know Thana is on the way here. That's why I say be careful because he's diving, and I know Thana's gonna be here, and I think he might die for it. If I'm not mistaken. I'm just looking at body block, making sure they don't fully engage. So we'll see. Horus is here. He goes to dive, but he turns around. He doesn't really go for it all the way. So they might contest blue here. So I'm just gonna try to like finish this off with my one. I 50-50 it. I didn't want to body block. Like, something you can do there's body block the scythe to confirm the blue, but then you have an option to die. I'm looking at gank here because we know that we have a collapse here. I let Cab go in first for him to absorb the CC, and then look for the counter engage. I see Thana really wants to go on me. He does hit the scythe. I get my lifesteal proc, hit one. I don't have ult for a bit, but did sustain a little bit, and Hell's on his way. Just can't get hit by the scythe. I know that's the only thing that can kill me. And there we pick up the free pick. Grab speed buff on the backhand. And move to the left side of the map. So now we're going to start going to the left side of the map. This is actually a huge spike when you get to Traveler shoes and level 2 mace, because you have your first sword of pen. And that makes up for the lack of Traveler shoe damage instead of having warrior to buy. So here I should be roaming left and try to get an ult off. Pele gank is her best gank is always a long lane because she's so fast and she has a really long ult. That's who you jump. No need to play it really aggressive. Just play slow here. Don't need to force ults. Just play slow, like I said. Just taking my time to get the kill. If Uller got in trouble there, I was gonna body block. Obviously he wasn't. No reason to ult there. It's a waste of an ult. As soon as he jumps in, you know he's going for the full 100% commit. So that's a big thing there. So here, I kind of like just gonna leech a little bit because the only thing that's up on the right side of the map are these back camps. So it's okay for me to leech and look for a gank mid. I still have ult, so this is still really good for me. I'm charging up. I'm gonna full commit here, but unfortunately, since Ola run ult, knockup takes forever. Thana gets a side off, get one kill, try to pick off the Horus, pick off two, and then the next thing you should be doing right away, look for the next farm. There's this mid wave here, trying to get that mid wave, have a health pot taking plus the heal. Hell's taking forever to clear, but has no mana, so understandable. I just say fuck it. I'm not gonna wait there all day. Take these back camps from Thana. Get your lead even bigger. And you know the blue's up on timer. I could have went for it, but I think I'm gonna ward speed here. Okay, so I knew speed was an availability to be up because mine is so close to being up. So he comes here. I'm just trying to live at this point. I don't care. That's Thana scythe. I die for this, I think, but we stole the speed Kappa. It was a 3-man rotation. I definitely could have expected that. Low spawn timers when it comes to I just killed 2 people mid. I was pretty greedy for speed. I could have just took blue and then farm my side of the map. Thana could invade my speed off the back end of that. But I don't think that he could if I call my team over, but we'll see. He could gank right as well. That's something you should be looking for as a jungler. So if Thana didn't show up right after I stole his speed, he's probably either doing right mids, invading his blue, or invading my speed. So I should just go over straight away, full speed, use all my passive just to get there. So let's see right now. He stole it. Yeah, that's just a normal play that he did. I stole his. I die for it. He comes and steals my camps. Good play from the Thana, making sure he gets back in the game. But I'm still have 2 levels up on him right now. And that's definitely a good mistake to catch right there because a lot of people do that. You get a big lead. It's really important to look at spawn timers because that is the indication of what you can do with the time with the time you have left after you killed them. You don't want to overextend like that because then you blow your lead. So I know Thanos around here. I have ult, no blink. Just trying to get some wards out and get these oracles. No farm on the right side of the map, so it's just definitely roaming around and getting oracles is a good play. And one of the biggest things you want to do here is grab beads. Beads is really, really important in this comp because if you dive ult run, there's going to be a horse peel, there's going to be Thana ult, and there's going to be ult run ult, right? So beads is pretty much the key to a full commit. So I'm going to go try to invade this back camps again. Why? I'm a little bit up on him, but I see this guy's in trouble. I know he's pretty low. I have blink ult. I'm willing to commit all the way. He just lazy backs. Obviously no wards, and now I'm going to look for this blue invade probably. And I know Thana could be on the right side of the map, so I'm ready to fight, but I didn't use anything, so I don't mind fighting here. So just get the blue buff and look for the next wave. Usually I'll ask the soul laner, hey, do you have TP? Something you can do. It's courtesy to the soul laner. You don't want to steal his experience. But here I think I just take it. It's okay because I'm really ahead. Let's see if he had TP. It seems like he has TP because he's not walking out of base. Yeah, he had TP. Unfortunate. Sometimes you can be nice and just give it to him. Be like, yo, you know, take it. But he's still ahead as well. And now I hit that level 12 spike that I was talking about. I was talking about beads, right? Now I get beads, and now I can definitely full commit to anyone on this comp. And I'm not scared. Now you can definitely play more fearless, and you'll see me start to do that. Now you start to turn up when you got beads because beads is a scapegoat to killing 2 to 3 people whenever you want. So here I pick up speed, and I almost have my Erendite, which is sweet. Erendite spike is amazing on her. Not only are you super fast with her 3, Teleria, and speed buff, but now you got Erendite movement speed when you ult, which is what you want to get those auto procs off. So Choo Choo solos Raijin again, which is really good. Like I said, I'm not playing scared here. Usually if I didn't have beads, I would kind of like swerve or look to juke there. If he does 2 on me, I just beads and destroy him. Choo Choo gets the kill in right lane, so I know I have pressure on the right side of the map, so I do look for the invade again. And now you're starting to see that these back camp invades go off and on and again. I'm 3 levels above Thanatos, just invading those back camps over and over, and obviously farming more efficient. And you can't count out that I'm 4-1. And so here I call for the portal. We have pressure in mid. We have pressure in right because he got solo. We took his back camp, so you have nice vision. Easy call for portal, and that helps me. So what you try to do with portal as a spike is clear the right side of the map and instantly dip to the left side by backing. So here you'll see me clear this. Boom. I should back after these cups. Or I might greed for back camps to grab Erendite and then come out of base quick with Erendite. Not a bad call either. So that's what they're going to do. They're ganking mid here, and I'm looking to see if I can help. Looks like he's insta-dead. Cap has a little bit of HP. We'll see. Looking to full engage. I'm going to ult. Remember, like I said, I have beads. I haven't beads yet. Pop my 2. Grab 1 kill. Hit him in the back. We beats the run out here. Look to body block on the left side. I have my Erendite. I probably want to back, but I got a health pot ticking, and I don't want to give up this push for tier 1, so I'm going to try to clear the wave before. If I just back there, then for Erendite and be greedy, they could at least get half damage on tier 1 there. So you don't want to give up, you know, half the damage on your tier 1, which is the most important tower in the game, in the early game. So we pick up Erendite. I pop my full 3, and with Pyromancer buff, I make it straight back to that wave. And only miss about, I think, 1 minion here because it's going to be the first melee minion. So that's perfect because XP-wise, if you think about it, that was super efficient showing that on that 3-level lead on Thanatos right now. So Raiju's playing pretty high pressure in right lane. No reason to. No blue buff, no nothing. So I just pick up my buffs. Make sure I grab all my XP on the map. Cab is splitting with me. Not bad. I'm so ahead. It's okay. I don't mind getting my cab just a little bit extra XP. If I was behind, I'd probably be like, hey, bro, let me solo this. But I'm super ahead, so might as well share the experience, share the lead with my team. So here, picking up red buff, and now looking for a gank on the left side of the map. But now you have to play a little bit more cautious. You have 90 seconds on my beats. But here, I see them split up. Thanatos go to the left. Pop his ult. Almost gets insta-gibbed, but doesn't. You can still play pressure off this, right? We still have the 3v4 now. We proc his jump. We still get the purple invade, and no reason to greed anymore. Just look for more pressure. Get wards out. Try to get some poke here. Get the knockup going. Good damage. I look to ult because he popped his 2. I know Raijin is mid, which is only fly unit. And here he tries running towards him, but doesn't get it off. And I knew Thanatos was back, so I know he was kind of alone. That's how you play the map. That's how you macro. That's what's called macroing. You understand who you jumped, and he's to the left side of the map. You understand Thanatos back, and you understand Oleron was mid. That is just good macro understanding of the map, and you make your decisions based off that. It won't fail you. Hui, I know, is kind of lazy backing around here. The only way he kills me, I don't have beads here or my ults, and I just say, you know what, fuck it. I'm not gonna. He can double bounce me or bounce me and ult, and he can kill me. I don't have beads, I don't have ult, and I'm worth so much gold, and there's so much gold there. The risk reward isn't there for me to just commit to that kill. It's a full wave. Honestly, that wave might be the same amount of gold as if I got that kill. So. Something to keep in mind. I do kind of steal from my Uller, which is the purple buff. But I say, look, Hui, you want to be greedy again? Stay for another wave. Obviously, he backs. He is not greedy. And I back here. Because now the right side of the map is starting to pull off. They pick Thanatos and Raijin mid. Chuchu's starting to show that XP make a big difference. He's starting to rotate. So that's the way you're supposed to play solo lane. Especially against Raijin, because Raijin is strong if you get to that mid late game and you're even. But if you pressure him properly, invade his blues, and it makes him useless almost. Because now he's level 12 as a mage, and he doesn't really do anything outside of a little bit of damage. Compared to Chuchu right now, which is a mega tank. So right now we're going to continue the role of farming. Mid, we do speed, right, left, right mids. I got 2 wards. Never forget wards. Wards, look, what is Smite? Smite is decision making, correct? And if you can make more accurate decision making when it comes to risk reward, then you're going to be the better player. So that's how you do it. And that's why wards. See, Olo shows up. I mean, easy jukes. Back for a little bit BM. Still got beads. That's why I was not scared to juke there. You play more confident. That was his blink. Just hit the 1. Wait for Thana to show up. He shows up. I look for the knockup. Before, I see Raijin on the right, so I'm coming this way. I'm ready to beads at any moment. If he lands his abilities, he obviously doesn't, so I'm fine. Have a health pot ticking. And I'm looking to play on the left side. And then my Hui destroys Chu. There is Horus ult. I still have blink beads, so I'm still ready to fight if Cab is willing to initiate. That's what I'm kind of calling right there. Attack, attack, attack. Because I still have blink beads, I'm ready to blow these kids up. Waiting, pop my 3. Look it, boom. He pops his ult. I pre-beads. Boom, because he tried taunting. That was the first thing. He immediately tried taunting. I kind of want to commit, but I have to kind of dive, so I'm waiting for Cab. If Cab were to position a dive there, I would have went, but either way, it has his ult, so it's all good. So now you look at death timers. Oleron just spawned. Hui is left. I probably could have invaded right side of the map, but I see Gold Fury as an opening because Uller's still alive. So let's just grab these oracles and maybe look for the bigger objective now that we're at 16 minutes. So let's see what happens here. Look to pull it. Uller has the best burst here. Something that you need to look at when you're going to do objectives. Cab is trying to zone, but he's kind of getting solo right now. He's slowing him down, but we pick up the Gold Fury. Not too bad. Cab didn't need a suicide like that, but it's okay. He did, and it already happened. So just focus that you got the objective. And Uller needs to back up here. He has no manas. That's why I'm kind of just going for the buff. Everybody's spawning, so this isn't a good fight. Obviously, as you see Thana come. I still have my knockup. Just want to get out of here. You're worth too much gold at this point. You're not supposed to fight here. Uller has no mana. You already picked up Gold Fury. Just get out. Reset. Farm the right side of the map. The good thing is that you take note, though, is that Thana came straight to Gold Fury, right? He was just dead. I went to Gold Fury. So that means the right side of the map is fully open for me. And that's why I immediately back and rush to the right side of the map because there's just so much farm there. Meaning Thana could have came back. Thana could have been like level 15 here. But instead he took the decision of coming all the way to Gold Fury and trying to get a kill, which he didn't. And so now I'm even in more of a lead. So Chad is asking, no Soul Eater here? Why would you go Soul Eater? I already have enough lifesteal. Like that is like an item like that is good in casuals where you outplay kids, but you're looking for spikes here. And so Raijin's trying to push here. I see that he's trying to commit, so I'm just gonna ult. I'm gonna ult his taunt, but he's dead either way, so I'm fine. I just start farming because I know he's already dead to the tower. Raijin at this point, like I said, he's kind of useless when you're around level 12. I told you he's kind of useless. That's the problem with mages. Like, yes, he's gonna be very strong if he's able to, you know, relieve pressure off the Chuchu, but he's not. So I'm able to just take advantage of that. And so now I'm level 19 at 18 minutes. So I've obviously done a very good farming. I dropped the ward again on his backhand, so I dropped the ward at speed. Gives me complete information. I see Thana ulting. I see a Raijin dead, and I still have ult, and I have blink soon. So I'm looking for an engagement here. I'm waiting. I see good stuff. Hui comes in, so I back up immediately. Reposition. That's always smart, because if I go in there, I die, right? So it's always smart to know when you're going to go in. Now that Hui is targeted, wait for it. Boom. Go to the back line. Boom. Ult. Boom. Insta-killed. And then Horus CCs me under tower, unfortunately, so I just try to do as much damage as possible because I knew I was dead either way. I knew I already had taken 3 to 4 shots. The next three couple shots were going to kill me. So just try to do as much damage so they at least finish the kill and able to get another objective. So here I die, unfortunately, but I did hit level 20. And now I'm going to grab Void Shield. Why Void Shield? So ask yourself, who's doing damage in this game? Who's doing pretty well in this game? Who's keeping this game pretty even when I'm 12-2? Hu Yi, right? So if Hu Yi is being the problem and I can't engage because I'm kind of scared when Hu Yi shows up, well, Void Shield is the answer to that. I already have double flat pen items and a really high power item with utility. There's no problem going Void here, and it's actually only does me well. So that's actually a very, very good build as I'm rewatching my gameplay and trying to explain to you guys the things that you should be looking for. Yeah, like I said, Soul Eater is not a good item when you already have healing in your team. For example, I have Hell. So they already want to build counter healing. Why am I going to give them, you know, why am I going to give their counter building to one of my carries more benefits? You know what I mean? Give it more value for no reason. So here I look for Thana. I can one-tap him, land the ult. I don't one-shot him, but I force his ult. For my ults, I have only 10% CD, so it's debatable on whether you can say that was worth it. So now pretty much he's going to, try doing that. Not worth chasing that. I'm already slowed. I don't have ult, so, and this wave is more important at this point. And try to get pressure in the wave. So they're fighting mid. They kill Hu Yi. Remember I said that's a big boy target. So I want them to split up and push left. That's why I start pinging, yo, push left. We can get two towers here. I know Raijin's going to rotate into that fight. So I'm just going to keep shoving right here. Because they already kind of won the fight. It's a 4v4. There you go. 4v3. Back-to-back kills. And I think about rotating mid, but I'm like, wait a second. They're already kind of winning this fight. So I'd rather get a tier 2 for my team. Even though I'm really strong, I don't have ult right now. So I think it's beneficial for me to just push here. And they get another kill. So I'm like, damn, perfect. I made the right decision. Because if I would have been mid, I would have just got the tier 2 either way, right? So might as well get 2 tier 2s. And you could go for mid Phoenix, but they're kind of low, and I think we kind of call it off. I'm yelling attack middle lane. There's 3 people dead. Hu Yi spawning. I'm going to push right, so it's going to be double pressure, meaning they have to choose. So not only are they already down 2 people, but now they have to make a decision between 3 people on where they want to defend. I see mid Phoenix dropping pretty fast. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to commit to this. And I also have a melee minion that tanks a lot longer. So I look at my minions, how much, okay, they're getting one shot, so I'm going to switch here. As soon as the last minion dies, they already got mid. And no need for me to push on this unless they fight mid. But they're not chasing mid, so I understand, no. There's no push, no reason to just commit to that right Phoenix. I just die and give them an opportunity to fire. And you don't want to do that when you're up by 10k. Risk reward, not there. So here you should just group up for Gold Fury. So something interesting, I didn't finish my Void Shield. I went straight into Bloodforge. It was just such a big gold spike there that it was worth for me to just back and buy the full Bloodforge. Usually you don't go back to base with 2,800 gold at 21 minutes like that. But we got 2 tier 2s and a Phoenix. Now we're about to pick up Gold Fury, so I said, you know what, fuck it. Let me grab Bloodforge. I'm 12-2. It's gonna make me do what I'm already doing better, which is already kind of snowballing. So let's see. Thana's level 17. I see him kind of rotating. And I think about committing, but as you notice, I got hit by the archer, so I reset my blink, and I couldn't blink. Cat blinked and misses all, but it's okay. But I'm just right now I'm pinging Hell, yo, reset, bro. We can group for fire right now as long as you reset. So that's what we're trying to do. Yo, Rick, thanks for the 26 months, you beautiful person. Sorry, I'm doing a little YouTube video. So here I'm back. I probably should have upgraded beads. It would have been a nice play, but I guess I'm going to greed for Void Shield. But think about this, right? If I upgrade beads there, which we're about to fight for fire, it's not a bad play because you're probably going to expend your beads at Fire Giant, and you have a lower cooldown than usual. So it wouldn't have been. It's an option, definitely an option that I could have reset beads there. So pretty good. So here Thanatos split pushing left. We got pressure in mid and right. Mid we got pressure because of fire minions. I'm gonna keep pressuring mid. Let these guys do fire. So the biggest thing as a jungler when you're pressuring like this and your team is doing Fire Giant, the one thing you want to do is not put yourself in a position to die. Like right here, Hu Yi shows up, I'm not gonna full commit to him. Just gonna instantly run away because I'm not losing anything. We're getting fire. I'm gonna act like I'm backing here. He's gonna try to stop me in my back. That's fine. We got Rev Chi. I'm yelling attack right lane. I'm baiting my back to see if they tell Thanatos to retreat. He obviously doesn't. He might still go. I don't know yet, so I'm kind of seeing what I'm going to do. I'm going to pressure from mid to the right. Even if he gets that Phoenix, we have the chance to end the game here. So I'm going to pressure from mid to right. So we'll see. Obviously, Thanatos shows up, so I'm fine. And I want this 1v1 because I definitely own this 1v1 unless he hits everything perfect. Looks like they're already hard engaging. We already got the right Phoenix. And I look for the opportunity, but nope, not worth it. I feel like it's not worth it right now, but I'm still looking. I'm still looking. Waiting to see. That's Oleron. Oleron's dropping really low. Pop the 2. And they TP him behind. I grab him. Bloodforge proc. Now it's time to go crazy. Now turn around. Obviously, Raijin dash to base. I still have ult. He comes out of base. Insta pop him. Huge cab ult. And then we chase Thana for an extra kill. Kappa. Because that's obviously GG either way. But this is just me trolling. But we get the kill. Well, Udyr got the kill. And that's how you keep pressuring the map as Pele, and it shows you the strengths of Pele. How fast she can farm, how good her ult is, and what the character can bring off. My teammates being nice people. And that's my Pele review and my Pele guide to show you guys how you can play Pele to that level. Much love, YouTube. I appreciate you guys continuing to sub and show support.